common denominator in this album starts with passion, then it goes to intensity, and then trust. Trust. What I present in my music is who I am. I cannot wear a mask to go on stage. So I just go back to the beginning. The beginning is San Juan, Puerto Rico, where I was born. One day, Dad, I want to be an artist. What? What are you talking about? Nobody in my family is in the show business. I always had the need to be in front of a camera. I didn't, the home video, I would always just pretend. I guess it was stronger than me. Professionally, I started in 1984. But my first time in front of a camera was for a TV commercial when I was 6 years old. So I guess that triggered a lot of things within me. The artistic part of me was always there, in my subconscious. But, I was a normal kid. I would just, my bicycle, my friends, my girlfriends, the beach. The beach was always there with me where I grew up. A little island in the middle of the Caribbean, full of influences. We are 4 million people in this island, and we have at least 90, 100 radio stations. So there is music everywhere. We have salsa, we have bolero, we also have rock. There are a lot of stereotypes when it comes to Puerto Rico and or Latin America. But for example, when it comes to Puerto Rico, everybody goes to the Broadway show of West Side Story. And what are we presenting in West Side Story? The killers, the gangs, Scarface. Yes, we also have a very romantic story there, but there are a lot of things that we have to change, and I have the need, and I think I have the power to do this. Puerto Rico means a lot to me. Puerto Rico is my beginning. Puerto Rico is, of course, where I come from, my roots, my ballads. How can you forget where you come from? Of course, Maria had a lot to do with the production of Vuelve. Maria helped me get to know myself a little better. She guided me. We never expected Maria to be such a big hit.
Un, dos, tres, un pasito para adelante, María. Un, dos, tres, un pasito para atrás. Un, dos, tres. Un pasito para adelante, María. Un, dos, tres. Un pasito para atrás.
In this album, Vuelve, every song has its own personality. Nothing looks like Maria. Yes, a lot of rhythms, a lot of different sounds, fusion. But we have La Bomba. We have Arriba y Abajo. Different hooks that that hopefully will affect people from all over the world. I started recording this album in 1996 in Puerto Rico while I was on vacation, supposedly. We recorded part of this album when I was in the middle of a tour in Spain, when I was in the middle of a tour in Brazil, in Carnival. All those countries are part of Vuelve, and it's not hard to find. It's not hard to feel. The recording session, it's a moment where you are so vulnerable that anything that you breathe will affect you. In this case, in a very positive way. It's part of experiences. It's part of my, what I did for the past 2 years, what I'm reflecting in Vuelve. And of course, I'm reflecting romanticism. I'm reflecting adrenaline, and I'm reflecting my growth as a musician. Even though I don't write all my songs, I just go straight to the composers, and I let them know where I'm standing, where I'm emotionally standing at that particular moment. What is it that I want to share with the audience? What kind of conscience I want to create? Robbie Rose and Casey Porter are people that I've known for many, many years, the people that I want to be working with for the rest of my life. People that know me, people that I know, people that I trust. And when you walk on, when you go into a studio, you have to feel very comfortable. They're so creative, and they are my teachers. Personal evolution, musical evolution. That's my life. What else? Por arriba, por abajo, I would say that the most important thing is the sound and the attitude you get towards it when you're listening to it. It doesn't matter what it says. It's a great song. La Bomba, when we go to La Bomba, is the African sounds of Puerto Rico, especially Puerto Rico, not the Caribbean, Puerto Rico. And then we made it a little faster. Loca divertida, just kickback, is the island way of thinking. Everything is so relaxed. It's like, come on, it's all good. La Bomba, let's create La Bomba. What does La Bomba mean? The bomb. We can talk about a guy dying of AIDS. Gracias por pensar en mí. It translates to thanks for thinking about me. It's a song written by Renato Russo. He died of AIDS some time ago. And he wrote the song months before he passed away. And he's just presenting his feelings towards life. He's teaching us how important it is to take advantage of life in every aspect. Live every minute. I needed to keep this music alive. And I translated it into Spanish.